Good morning, student. Welcome all of you in another video lecture session for post account unit costing chapter. In last video lecture session, we complete question number 7 of practical. Today here we are going to start another practical question number 8. It is almost similar to question number 7. First we check a question. A Pratibha company manufactured two type of product A and B. પ્રતિભા કંપની છે એ બે પ્રકારની પ્રોડક્ટ બનાવે છે A અને B. The particulars for the year ended 31st March 2018 were as follows. 31 માર્ચ 2018 ના રોજ ની માહિતી આપણને આપેલી નીચે પ્રમાણે છે. ડાયરેક્ટ મટીરીયલ 2,80,000, ડાયરેક્ટ વેજીસ 3,30,000, direct expenses 80,000, total sales 11 lakhs. On the study, it is ascertained that number 1, direct material per unit A product consists 3 times of product B. Be remember there is direct material per unit. એકમ દીઠ મટીરીયલ છે પ્રોડક્ટ A નું consist 3 times 3 ગણી બનેલી છે of product B. એટલે B ની 1 રૂપિયો પર યુનિટ કોસ્ટ હોય તો મટીરીયલ ની કોસ્ટ પ્રોડક્ટ B માટે પર યુનિટ 1 રૂપિયો હોય તો પ્રોડક્ટ A માટે 3 times થશે 3 રૂપિયા. Number 2, direct wages per unit of for product B where 50% of those for product A. Direct wages per unit એકમ દીઠ મજૂરી પ્રોડક્ટ B ની છે એ 50% હતી those for product A. એટલે A ની પર યુનિટ જે વેજીસ ની કોસ્ટ આવે એના 50% પર યુનિટ કોસ્ટ પ્રોડક્ટ B માટે. એટલે ફોર એક્ઝામ્પલ પ્રોડક્ટ A ની કોસ્ટ પર યુનિટ 100 રૂપિયા હોય તો પ્રોડક્ટ B ની 50 રૂપિયા. નંબર 3, direct expense were in their production ratio. પ્રત્યક્ષ ખર્ચ છે એ પ્રોડક્શન રેશિયો ઉત્પાદનના પ્રમાણમાં છે. નંબર 4, factory overheads were 40% of prime cost. કારખાનાના પરોક્ષ ખર્ચા છે એ પ્રાઇમ કોસ્ટ જે આવે એના 40% બંને પ્રોડક્ટમાં. નંબર 5, administrative overheads were 50% of direct wages. ઓફિસ ખર્ચ છે સંચાલન ખર્ચ જે છે પરોક્ષ ખર્ચ એ ડાયરેક્ટ વેજીસ ના 50% રહેશે બંને પ્રોડક્ટ માટે. નંબર 6, 3,000 units of A were produced of which 80% were sold. પ્રોડક્ટ A ના 3000 યુનિટ બનાવવામાં આવેલા હતા જેમાંથી 80% યુનિટ સેલ થઈ ગયા છે. એટલે 3000 ગુણ્યા 80% કરીએ મલ્ટીપ્લાય 80%, it means there is 2400 units were sold. 2400 યુનિટ વેચાઈ ગયા હશે. It means indirectly there is a 600 unit in stock. 600 યુનિટ સ્ટોકમાં ગણાશે. And 4,000 units of B were sold. Be remember 4,000 units of B were sold, which was 80% of the production. B માં થોડુંક ધ્યાન રાખજો 4000 યુનિટ were sold વેચેલા એકમ આપેલા છે which was 80% of production. એ ઉત્પાદનના 80% હતા. એટલે 4000 છે પ્રોડક્શન નથી સેલ્સ યુનિટ છે. પ્રોડક્શન યુનિટ we have to find out કેટલા યુનિટ નું પ્રોડક્શન કરેલું છે એ આપણે શોધવાનું રહેશે. પણ પ્રોડક્શન જે કંઈ છે એનું 80% યુનિટ સેલ થયા છે અને યુનિટ છે સેલ્સ યુનિટ 4000 એટલે 80% યુનિટ છે. Number 7, selling overheads were rupees 8 per unit for A and rupees 6 per unit for B. વેચાણ પરોક્ષ ખર્ચ છે એ A માટે એકમ દીઠ 8 રૂપિયા અને B માટે એકમ દીઠ 6 રૂપિયા છે. Number 8, selling price per unit for A was double than B. selling price per unit વેચાણ કિંમત એકમ દીઠ A ની છે ડબલ હતી B કરતા. એટલે A ની B ની 10 રૂપિયા હોય તો A ની ડબલ 20 થઈ જશે. You are required to prepare a statement showing cost and profit in total as well as per unit for A and B. Also show the percentage of profit on sales price. Okay, આનો આન્સર ચેક કરીએ. લાસ્ટ ક્વેશ્ચન આપણે નંબર 7 કમ્પ્લીટ કર્યો. નાવ નંબર 8, post sheet of Pratibha company for the year ending 31st March 2018. Manufacturing units A 3000, sales unit A 2400, sales unit B 4000 આપેલું છે. Production unit B we have to find out how it is. We find out there is calculation તમે આપી શકો છો અહીંયા. 80% multiply 100% multiply 4000 divided by 80. આ કેલ્ક્યુલેશન તમે અહીં આપશો તો તમને એનો આન્સર મળી જશે. 80% એ 4000 તો 100% એ કેટલા? It means 5000 production units તમને B ના મળશે. Okay, now then we have to draw a statement or a cost sheet like here. Particular column, then column of product A and column of product B. Under this product A there is 2 column per unit wise and total rupees. Same way for product B, per unit rupees and total rupees. First one, material. There is a data given in condition number 1, material price per unit of product A being 3 times than product B. So first we have to do a work note for material price per unit. There is a material per unit of A is 3 times than that of B. So suppose material per unit of B rupees 1, then material per unit for A will be 3. How it is? 1 into 3 times means 3 rupees. So per unit of product A, there is no per unit. So total material for product A, 3000 manufacturing units multiply 3 rupees per unit is equal to 9000. And total material for product B, there is 5000 manufacturing unit of B multiply 1 rupees per unit is equal to 5000. So ratio of total material among A and B is 9000 is to 5000. It means 9 is to 5. Now we allocate or we divide total actual material expense among A and B in their ratio 9 is to 5. Here actual material expense given rupees 2,80,000. So here we calculate 2,80,000 into 9 divided by total ratio 14 is equal to 1,80,000 for A. Likewise for B, it is 2,80,000 multiply 5 into divided by 14 is equal to 1 lakh. So here 1,80,000 total material expense for A and 1 lakh total material expense for B, which we have to record it in cost sheet. Here it is 1,80,000 in A's column and 1 lakh in B's column. Now we have to calculate per unit wise. There is 1,80,000 divided by 3000 manufacturing units of A. It will be rupees 60 per unit. Same way 1 lakh total expense of B divided by manufacturing units of B 5000. So it is 20. We check here also there is a 3 times per unit price of A then B. Here per unit price of B is 20. 3 times of it is 60. Done. Then wages. As per point number 2, direct wages per unit for product B where 50% of product A. A માં જે wages per unit price છે એના 50% B માં છે. Okay, suppose direct wages per unit for product A 100 rupees છે. So direct wages per unit for product B na 50%. Yeah, by mistake 90 છે. Sorry. So direct wages per unit for product B, 50% of it will be 50 rupees. Then total direct wages of product A, there is a manufacturing unit 3000 multiply 100 rupees per unit as we assume is equal to 3 lakhs. Then total direct wages for product B, there is a manufacturing units 5000 multiply per unit as we assume 50 rupees is equal to 2 lakh 50,000. So there is a ratio of direct wages among AB is equal to 3 lakh into 2 lakh 3 lakh is to 2 lakh 50,000, which is 6 is to 5. Now actual direct wages expense 3 lakh 30,000, which is divided among A and B product in their ratio 6 is to 5. So 3 lakh 30,000 into 6 divided by 11 is equal to 1 lakh 80,000. In B, there is 3 lakh 30,000 multiply 5 divided by 11 is equal to 1 lakh 50,000. Now, the same data we recorded in post sheet, we have to record in post sheet. There is 1 lakh 80,000 in total column of A and 1 lakh 50,000 in total column of B. Now, per unit wise, there is 1 lakh 80,000 divided by 3,000 manufacturing units is equal to 60. 1 lakh 50,000 divided by manufacturing unit 5,000 is equal to 30. We already checked, we have to check like this here. Per unit price of B is 30, which is 50% of A per unit. Yes, it is. Now number 3, direct expense. As per information given, there is direct expense where there in production ratio. There is a 3,000 production of A and 5,000 units of production of B. So there is ratio 3 is to 5. Now direct expense is total 80,000, which is divided in 3 is to 5, 30,000, 50,000. Per unit 30,000 divided by 3,000, 10 rupees. 50,000 divided by 5,000 units, 10 rupees. So this way we calculate direct expense. Now total material plus wages plus direct expense, there is a prime cost rupees 130 unit wise of A and 3,90,000 in total amount. Same way, there is 60 rupees unit wise for B and rupees 3 lakh for product in total amount for product B. Now we have to add factory overheads. As per information given in number 4, there is factory overhead where 40% of prime cost. There is prime cost. We calculate just before it is 3,90,000 and in B 3 lakh. So in A there is 40% of 3,90,000, which will be 1,56,000, and in B 40% of 3 lakh, which will be 1,20,000. Now unit wise 1,50,000 divided by 3,000 manufacturing unit, so it will be 52. Same way in B there is 1,20,000 divided by manufacturing unit 5,000, it will be 24. Now factory overhead should be added into prime cost, then we get factory cost or a work cost, which is 182 unit wise for product A and 84 unit wise for product B. 5,46,000 in total amount for A and 4,20,000 in total amount for B. Now we have to add office overhead. As per information number 5, there is administrative overhead or a office overhead where 50% of direct wages. 50% of direct wages. Here direct wages in A, it is 1,80,000 unit total amount. So 50% of it will be rupees 90,000. In B, it is 1,50,000. So there is 50% of it, rupees 75,000 for B. Now per unit 90,000 divided by 3,000, which is 30 rupees per unit. 75,000 divided by 5,000, which is 15 rupees per unit. Now office overhead added into factory cost. Then we get factory office cost or a production cost, which is 212 in unit wise and 6,36,000 in total amount, 99 in unit wise and 4,95,000 in total amount. After calculate office cost or a production cost, we have to add opening stock of finished goods and we have to less closing stock of finished goods from it. There is no information about opening stock, so dash dash like here, but there is closing stock in our business or in this year. How it is? Here we produce or manufacture 3,000 units of A, out of which 80% units sell by us. It means there is sales unit 2,400 of A. So 3,000 less 2,400, it means there is 600 unit of A remaining stock, which is considered as a closing stock of finished goods for this year. Same way, there is 4,000 sales unit of B as per data given in question. 4,000 sales unit of B, which is 80% of manufacturing units. So it means there is manufacturing units will be 5,000 units. So 5,000 less 4,000, it means there is 1,000 units remaining stock for product B. So valuation of closing stock multiply with cost of production or a office cost per unit. So as this way we calculate value of closing stock of A, 600 unit multiply 212 rupees, which is per unit cost of production cost, will be rupees 1,27,200. For product B, there is 1,000 stock unit multiply 99 rupees production cost per unit of B, it will be 99,000. But we remember it is less from production cost because it is a closing stock. Opening stock add and closing stock less. So now 6,36,000 less 1,27,200. Then it is so remaining balance 5,08,800. Same way in B, 4,95,000 less 99,000 is equal to 3,96,000 for B. So it is considered now as a production cost of goods sold. We remember there is no change in per unit price because unit price per unit price remain same as production cost 212 and 99. Now finally we have to add a sales and distribution expense as per data given in point number 7. Selling overheads were rupees 8 per unit for A and rupees 6 per unit for B. As per I inform in last lecture, inform you, there is selling and distribution expense is always calculate on sales unit only, never calculate on manufacturing unit. So here sales unit of A is 2,400 and sales unit of B is 4,000. So here 24,000 into 8 and here 4,000 into 6. So total amount 19,200, here 24,000. Now sales distribution expense should be added into production cost of goods sold. Then we get cost of sales, which is 220 unit wise for A and 5,28,000 in total. For B, it is unit wise 105 and in total 4,20,000. Profit plus થશે, loss હશે તો minus થશે. Profit or sales બે માંથી કોઈ એક હિન્ટ આપેલી હોય તો જ તમે આ profit કે sales બંને ગણી શકો, otherwise ના ગણી શકો. As per information given in question, last information, there is selling price per unit for A was double than B. So selling price of A per unit is double than B. Suppose sales price per unit of B is 1 rupees So sales price per unit of A will be rupees 2. 1 into 2 is it will be 2. Here total sales price is given in question. So sales price for A 2400 sales unit multiplied 2 rupees as you assume is equal to 4800 rupees, and sales price for B is equal to 4000 sales unit multiply 1 rupees per unit as we assume is equal to 4000. So ratio of sales price among A and B is 48 is to 40 or equal to 6 is to 5. Now actual sales price which is given in question rupees 11 lakh will be divided among A and B in 6 is to 5 ratio. So for sales price of A 11 lakh multiply 6 divided by total ratio 11 is equal to 6 lakh. For B 11 lakh multiply 5 divided by 11 is equal to 5 lakhs. So this way sales price of A and B we not in cost sheet. There is 6 lakh in A's column and rupees 5 lakh in B's column. Total amount per unit 6 lakh divided by sales unit 2400. Here 5 lakh divided by 4000. We remember sales expense, sales price is always calculate on selling unit only. So 6 lakh divided by 2400, it will be 250. 5 lakh divided by 4000, it will be 125, which is a sales price per unit. So this way we complete our question number 8. It's my request, do practice more and more at your home. Okay, thank you.